I quit keto for 9 days. Right now, the day that I am recording this video for you guys, is my official day back on the low carb keto wagon. In this video, I want to tell you a few things that I learned. We're going to talk about some pros and cons. What I actually figured out that worked for me. Let me start out by saying a few things though. If you're new, welcome. My name's Kristi. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you over here. I'd love for you to join my keto low carb weight loss journey. It is a roller coaster ride, just like most people's weight loss journey. I've also got a Facebook group, All Things Keto with Kristi, that I'll link in the description box in case you want to go check it out. It's over 25,000 members. Lots of love and support over there. I also have an Instagram page, which I'll put right here at the bottom of the screen. I'd love it if you join me over there as well. I do post on my stories pretty much daily, and you're going to be able to see lots of before and after photos. If you want to see where I started out at 330 pounds all the way to where I'm at now. I'm not a doctor. I don't even play one over here on YouTube. All I'm going to do is tell you guys my experience, and I want to share that with you. If I find something that works for me, I want to share it. And it may not work for you. That's okay. We're all different. It's not a cookie cutter kind of lifestyle or diet. You just got to figure out what's going to work for you. So that's what we're going to talk about. I also want to let you know about a discount and a deal that I have going on right now with Perfect Keto. You already know that I feel firmly on the fact that we should take collagen. It's great for hair, skin, nails, and joints. My favorite is from Perfect Keto because it's not chalky. It doesn't have a bad flavor to me. They have tons of different ones to choose from, and it dissolves well. Personally, it's just my favorite. If you have your own, I completely understand. But they have lots of other great products too, like cookies and bars, MCT oil powder base, lots to look into. So they have gave me a buy 5 or more, save 35%. This is an amazing time to go ahead and stock up. I don't get it that often. This discount code usually comes about every 2 months or so. And when I get it, I make sure I stock up also. Already put in my order for my collagen, so make sure you go get yours. Link and code in the description box. Okay, let's get started. I've been MIA for a little while, and that was because we had spring break. While we had spring break, we went to Oklahoma to visit friends that are family, and we stayed with them for a week. And when we got back, it was Easter weekend. So in all, I've been off of low carb and keto for 9 days. Today is my first day back to a low carb, ketogenic, fasting lifestyle. So let me start with a little backstory just in case you are new here. I started keto 2 years ago this past March. I've lost over 60 pounds. Now my weight loss journey began at age 8. I'm actually working on a video for you guys that should be coming up really soon that does chronicle my entire weight loss journey. So in those last 2 years that I've been doing low carb and keto, intermittent fasting, dirty fasting, all of these things, I've just been playing around trying to figure out what works for me. Now with that being said, let me tell you what happened these past 9 days while off of keto and low carb. We left for vacation on a Friday. We drove a little over halfway, and that first day I stuck to keto and low carb. What I did was I went ahead and incorporated on the road trip intermittent fasting, dirty fasting for me. I'm not a clean kind of faster. No, it just doesn't work well for me. I've got to have things like my Bang energy drink, my Powerade Zero, and things like that. If you have no idea what dirty fasting is, I'm going to link it up in the cards for you so you can go watch that video. When I left on this trip, I was at 165 pounds, and that was well under my goal weight. My goal weight initially when I started low carb and keto was going to be around 185. I started out at 232 pounds. I am 5'11", so I'm pretty close to 6 foot tall. I wanted to stay at around 185. For some reason, on this journey, even though I'm not trying, I keep losing weight. So obviously my body still has fat to lose. Fine, I'm going to keep going with it. I'm not sure if you remember, maybe you're new, maybe you've been with me for ages now, But last time we went on vacation, back in October, I went off of low carb and keto. Now, at the time, I wasn't doing a lot of dirty fasting, but let me tell you what happened. In 6-7 days, I gained 16 pounds. That's a lot of weight. I know probably a lot of that was going to be fluid, but 16 pounds in such a short amount of time, it blew my mind. It literally blew my mind that you could do that. So this time, I was bound and determined not to go off keto or low carb and to not gain 16 pounds. Epic fail. Epic fail. I went off low carb and keto. And I'm one of these people who, I tell you all the time, do what works best for you. If you're going to a wedding, have that piece of cake. That one piece of cake is not what made us overweight. It's not what made us gain 100 pounds. And that sometimes includes eating those things. Your child's birthday cake. It's not something that you're going to do every single day, but it is something where food is just part of the celebrations. It's part of the experience. We had never been to Oklahoma before. Did you know that Oklahoma has lots of restaurants we don't have here in Tennessee? But there was a huge difference this time. I didn't gain 16 pounds. Let me tell you what I did. I went ahead and incorporated dirty fasting. So even though I was eating all of the things, I was only doing that during the evening hours. I would fast all morning and usually up until lunch. I would not start eating until anywhere from 2 p.m. till sometimes 5 p.m. But I was not consuming all of the high carb foods 24 hours out of the day, like I did on that last vacation in October that made me gain 16 pounds. I also had, where I was staying at our family's house, access to a scale. So I got to see if it was working for me. Each day I would get on the scale. Although I was eating the corn nuggets, we were going to Brahms and Sonic every single day and trying out different restaurants, new pizza places. I wasn't gaining any weight. It was life-changing in the fact that this was the first time I had ever went on vacation and not gained a significant amount. So we left on a Friday, we came back on a Thursday, and during that time frame, I ate lots of things. I don't even know if I had one single keto meal, but I incorporated dirty fasting. And when I got home and weighed that next morning, which was a Friday, so basically one full week, Friday morning, I weighed, I was at 166. I'd started at 165 and only went to 166. How was that possible? The only thing I can fully contribute this to was incorporating dirty fasting. Now that's not the full 9 days. We came back on that Thursday. It was late. We went to bed. I got up Friday, Easter weekend, and so Friday I had a lot of work to get done. I did manage to fast Friday and stay low carb keto. When I got up Saturday morning, I was at 165, so I was back to my original weight. We had our family plans for the holidays, which did include Saturday, we cooked Easter dinner, and then Sunday, we had leftovers. Guess what I did? For the first time in over 2 years, I made a non-keto holiday meal. I can't even believe I'm saying it. Non-keto holiday meal. I know, easy switches. It's easy to do. I've been doing it for 2 years. I knew that I could do a keto meal really simply, and I'm used to it at this point, but I didn't. I went ahead and went completely off plan Saturday and Sunday. Now the difference with Saturday and Sunday compared to the week prior to, there was no dirty fasting. I ate from the moment I got up till the moment I went to bed. I ate all the things, all the Easter cakes, all the carrot cakes, the candy. I ate the foods. I ate all the foods. I don't even know how to put it more simply than that. I ate everything that is involved on the standard American diet that is bad for you, in my opinion, of course. So let me do the little recap and give you the stats on this, okay? So for an entire week of being in Oklahoma, I dirty fasted and ate exactly what I wanted that was not keto related or low carb related at all. Only gained 1 pound, which I had lost by 1 day being on keto. I picked right back up the next day and did the standard American diet, where I shoved every single thing in my pie hole here, and I gained from 165 to 168 in 2 days. Not even 2 full days of eating. So I did not do any intermittent fasting on Saturday and Sunday and gained 3 pounds. Honestly, I'm shocked it was not more than that, considering I ate lemon cake, carrot cake, coconut cream pies, mashed potatoes, corn. I even had a roll. And I'm not a bread person, but I told myself, I'm gonna do this little experiment to see how it turns out. And honestly, it really shocked me. For my first time going off keto for an extended period of time and incorporating intermittent fasting, 1 pound gain, which I had lost by the next day, going off plan for less than 2 days, eating all the things, not incorporating dirty fasting or fasting of any kind, I gained 3 pounds. Now, I'm not sure how long it's going to take me to get those off. I just started back to a low carb fasting lifestyle today. So I'll keep you guys updated in future videos. This may not be for everyone. Figure out what's going to work for you. I know I've said that 15 times during this video, but it is so important. You can't do exactly what somebody else does and expect the exact same results, because it just doesn't happen that way. We're all different. But I did learn a few things and some tips and some tricks, and I got a lot of cons and I think only like 1 pro. So I do want to go over those with you. Tip number 1, have a plan. And we're talking about if you're going on vacation or you have a holiday coming up, things like that. My plan was, I had no plan. I went into this and I thought, I'm sticking low carb and keto the entire time, knowing I was going somewhere where they weren't low carb or keto at the time. I knew from past experiences, honestly, it wasn't gonna happen. So I should have went in with a plan. I didn't take my collagen. Mistake number 1, I did not take my collagen, and I really should have. I can tell a difference in my hair, skin, nails, and definitely my joints. So if you are a collagen drinker and you're going to go on a long vacation, or you are going off plan for a little while, still continue to take your collagen, your vitamins and supplements, things like that. Don't feel guilty. Don't. That stress, that extra pressure that you're putting on yourself is only going to, for me, make me spiral and go out of control even more. So don't beat yourself up. Don't feel guilty. Just pick up when you get back home, or pick up when you realize, whoa, I went off the rails here, and get right back on track. Now let me talk about the pros and the cons. And I'm just talking about the pros and the cons of when you go on a vacation, or if you go to a wedding or on a cruise, things like that. Okay, so the pro for me was I got to experience local cuisine in a place I've never been before. So I got to go to Brahms. That's been an experience for me. I got to try corn nuggets, cheese curds, just a new pizza place that's really popular that we don't have around here. Unfortunately, in our society, food is part of that experience. Hopefully one of these days that will be phased out and you won't feel so bad for not having those experiences. But for now, it is. It's just part of the whole experience. So I did take advantage of trying all of the things we don't have over here on the East Coast. That was the only pro. There are lots of cons. Lots of cons for going off plan, in my opinion. Of course, just my opinion. So let me tell you some of the things that I experienced from going off of keto for 9 days. My cystic acne came back with a vengeance. I've had cystic acne ever since I got pregnant with my first child 25 years ago. I never had acne when I was a teenager, but when I got pregnant with my son Preston, cystic acne, and I have suffered from it my entire adult life until I started keto. And when I went off these 9 days, it came back. Bloating and gas. I know, touchy subject. But I was so bloated the entire time I was on vacation, and gas. Oh my goodness. I have been having issues being gassy. And that's not something that you can hide. My allergies are at the worst they have been in 2 years of me doing keto. So when I started keto and low carb, it helped eliminate a lot of the issues that I had with allergies. But 9 days off plan, it's been pretty bad. So I'm back to taking allergy pills until I have detoxed my system again. Swelling and joint pain. It's been bad also. I feel 20 years older at this point. I feel stiff. My hands are holding a lot of fluid, and again, my joints just are not happy. Probably a combination of the foods, the inflammatory properties, and not taking my collagen, headaches, and fatigue. I've just been tired, run down, and zero energy. All I want to do is just lay around and do nothing, and I have been having some headaches. Luckily, no migraines. Knock on wood, but who knows? It's something that could trigger one of my migraines for me. And also restless sleep. I've not been sleeping well at all. I toss and turn, and we need our sleep, people. And then another one that has been new is sweating. I've been sweating profusely, and it's probably all of the carbs and the sugars that I've been consuming. Pretty sure we went over a lot there. No hate, people, no hate. I think that we are all different. This society, we can encourage and help each other no matter what lifestyle or plan we're doing. I wanted to bring you my experience of going off of low carb keto and what worked for me. If and when I do go off plan again, I don't plan on this happening now that we're home, but if we are to go on any vacations in the future and I'm in a different country or a different region and I go off low carb and keto, I will definitely be incorporating, for me, dirty fasting because it worked so well. But while we're home, it is back to low carb, people. I have just not been feeling 100%, and I do not like feeling sluggish and run down and fatigued and not sleeping well, bloated and gassy. You know, that's all I've got for this video. I just wanted to share my experience and what I found that worked for me. Don't forget about that perfect keto deal. I'm gonna have that linked below. Buy 5 or more items, save 35%. Time to stock up and save you some money. Before you leave, make sure you check out some of my other videos, and I really appreciate you watching. I'll see you next time.